Well, there's going to be a wonderful, wonderful Veterans Day celebration this weekend on Mount Soledad, and we'd love to have all of you come out for this. And to kind of fill us in and let us know how this is going to work, Bruce Bailey, the president of the Mount Soledad Memorial Association, joins us once again this morning. It's good to see you.
Well, thank you. It's good to be here again.
I don't know how we missed it last year, but the year before you and I were sitting here talking about this.
That's very true.
And folks, no relation, although you know,
I keep trying.
Be happy to claim you.
I keep trying, but I'm same way.
So you're going to celebrate tomorrow, actually, on Mount Soledad. So tell us what's going on up on the hill.
Yes, tomorrow we're going to have our Veterans Day ceremony. It's going to be a wonderful ceremony. We're hoping for good weather, and I can promise you that it'll be sunny up there. We are going to be commemorating Louis Zamperini, who is a World War II pilot who shot down 47 days in a raft and went through a very, very unbelievable amount of time in a camp.
Right.
And a book was written about him, Unbroken, by Ms. Hillenbrand. And so he's going to be our honoree. His son, Luke, and his wife are coming down to accept the plaque that we're going to have presented to them.
How many plaques, do you know how many we have on the memorial now?
I can tell you almost to the exact amount. We have room for 3,400, and we have about 3,100 and I think 52.
So it's filling up. So at some
up.
point you're going to have to think about expanding. Now, the limited parking up on top, so where do you have folks park, and then how do they get to the top of the hill?
Okay, they come all the way up to Mount Soledad. There's some churches down right there, about a quarter mile, and we have perfected over the years a shuttle system. So come up, park in the church parking lots, we'll pick you up, we'll take you to the site, deliver you, and take you back to
What time do you want everybody there tomorrow?
Come at 11:30.
Okay.
The ceremony starts at 12, and we'll go to about 1:15. And during that time, obviously, we will have the band up there. We will have our keynote speaker, Brigadier General Yu from MCRD. He's the new commandant there. And the other thing we're going to do is we have a flyover. We usually have 4 planes. But we're fortunate this time to have 12 planes. So what they'll doing is we'll have the planes come in, fly over us, go out and around and come back, and then we do the missing man formation.
Oh, folks, I just get chills just when you said that, just thinking about it, just visualizing what that's going to be like. It's a beautiful setting. How long has the memorial been there now?
The memorial cross that's been up there since 1954. And the memorial was a number of years before that. They've had crosses I believe dating back to the 20s, but the cross that's up there now was put up in 1954.
In 54. Well, the controversy surrounding the cross has kind of been out of the news here for a while. A lot of folks thought it was finally solved by turning that property, to
the federal government.
To the federal government and making it a federal war memorial. But apparently the lawsuits continue, and so where are we now? I almost hate to even bring it up because 22 years this has been going through litigation, but the cross is still there.
Correct.
But where are we at in the process?
Okay, we have gone through the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals, and they have declined to hear the case again. They ruled the cross unconstitutional, but we have now gone to the Supreme Court by what we call a writ of certiorari. And we have teamed up with the Department of Justice, and we're asking the Supreme Court
now, is this the United States Supreme Court?
United States
not to be
Supreme
confused
Court.
with the Supreme Court of the state of California. So
Correct.
all the way to the top, highest court it could possibly go to. Will there finally be a final resolution then?
There will be. We are hopeful that the Supreme Court will hear this case. And I should tell you one thing, that when the Ninth Circuit Court ruled on this, we had 5 judges who dissented. And by that I mean they were in favor of leaving the cross, leaving the memorial as is.
Leaving the memorial as is, and that's an important distinction.
Correct.
It is a memorial intact at this point.
Correct.
And to modify it is something less than taking the cross down.
Basically what we're saying is, or what the dissenting judges said is, the memorial is fine the way it is.
The way it is, okay.
And it's a memorial and it's not a secular cross.
All right. Bruce Bailey, great to see you again. Tomorrow, be there at 11:30 in any of the churches around there. You park right below the memorial, and they'll shuttle you up there. They'll get you there. Be there by 11:30. It all starts at noon tomorrow on Mount Soledad. Thanks again so much.
Thank you.
Good to see you.